Israel watching that is, President Trump's Middle East visit, which of course is coming up this week, as well as U.S. talks with Iran as Israel continues to confront Iranian proxies in the region. Greg Palcott, live in Tel Aviv with that. Hi, Greg.
Hey, Kevin. Yeah, a lot of stuff happening. President Trump leaves for that Mideast trip tomorrow, and there are a lot of people here, especially Prime Minister Netanyahu, wondering where all this talk and diplomacy will leave Israel. Special Envoy Witkoff met for another session with Iranian officials in Oman about Iran's nuclear program. Today's talks described as useful but difficult, the U.S. thought to be possibly straying from Israel's hard line on the issue. Trump's talks with Saudi Crown Prince bin Salman will deal with a lot of big business transactions, but reportedly little talk of diplomatic normalization between Saudi Arabia and Israel. This comes after the U.S. struck a unilateral ceasefire with Iran-backed Yemen-based Houthi terror group. They are still firing at Israel, including, by the way, this weekend. The U.S. also just unveiled a new international humanitarian plan for Gaza. Its biggest selling point, Israel is not directly involved. And the missing icing on the cake for Israel, no visit here, as there have been in past trips, a sign analysts say could be that Trump is finding Netanyahu more difficult to work with. I put that recently to new U.S. Ambassador to Israel, Mike Huckabee.
You do not see the government here as a roadblock to any of the Trump administration efforts in the region?
Absolutely, we don't see there being any roadblock at all. The relationship is, I think the word is often used here, ironclad. That's the operative word.
Huckabee did note, however, Kevin, that, and I'm quoting here, the U.S. does not have to tell Israel everything it's going to do. By the way, there are late reports tonight that the U.S. is speaking with Hamas about a possible ceasefire and a possible hostage release. A lot going on. Back to you.
Holy smokes. Thank you for sharing that, Greg. Talk about a lot going on. I feel like I'm watching a bouncing ball of news everywhere. Great to have the wisdom and experience of my good friend Greg Palcott. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that.